Hello everybody and welcome back to Luka Plays. I am Luka and alright, so I am doing this against my better judgment and against the warnings of a good number of my friends. But this is a game that I desperately want to understand. And hey, Brian, Andrew, Allenson brothers, specifically Andrew, I know I have sort of lambasted this game in the past, and I have given maybe not quite so gentle titles to the streams that I have done in this game. But I promise you, I am going to do everything in my ability to give this game a fair shake. As fair as I can possibly give it. So, to that end, this Let's Play is going to be a little bit different than all of my other ones. It's going to be a little bit more edit heavy. I am going to be awarding the game good game points when it does something good, and bad game points when it does something bad. The good and bad things will have to be unique. I cannot give it a bad game point every time I am annoyed by something that I have been annoyed by previously. And the same goes for the good game points. That being said, this game is unfortunately starting off with one bad game point because... so this screen here didn't used to exist. Because the game sort of did some plagiarism. Specifically of, you will see the name Haruki Murakami in here a number of times. And Andrew, our good boy Andrew Allenson, after being called out by people for, you know, plagiarizing and not specifying where the source of this came from, said that it was homage. It wasn't, you know, meant to be a plagiarism that he did. And then later, with fear of, you know, legal repercussions looming, this screen was added to, you know, cite the quote-unquote homages that are present in the game. Now, I will say, this is a good move, and it is not with joy that I give the game a bad game point for this, but this does need to be addressed right off the top. Now, this game is also, has also been at the center of controversy a number of times, but I am not going to get into it because I do not want to taint your perception of the game too much right off the bat. So, with all that being said, we will start a new game of Y2K, a postmodern RPG. I have streamed this game a number of times. Oh. I just remembered we're gonna have to give it another bad game point, like, right off the bat. Because of something that used to be here. Which is, I know isn't entirely fair because they changed it, but it used to be there. And it sucked. So, it kind of does have to be there. Doing DualShock 4. Thank you. Hello there. Welcome to the wonderful world of Y2K. That said, Y2K in case you were confused by the font choice in the logo. The developers thought it would be a cool idea to make the 2 a Roman numeral for some reason. That's not cute, actually. That doesn't get a bad game point, but that's not cute. Grab your tinfoil hat and prepare your eyes, as they are about to be opened wider than you could have ever thought possible. This is going to be a wild ride. I'm going to ask you a few questions, if that's alright. Would you please pick a favorite color theme? So we'll go with, like, there's a nice purple. We'll go with that. There isn't, like, a nice pink, unfortunately. That would be my preferred, option, but great choice. What is the name of the person behind the screen playing? What do you go by? This is super serious. So, this used to say, the name that your parents gave you for, some ludicrous, dumb reason. So it was basically asking to dead name you at some point in the game, which is super not cool. So that gets a bad game point. Yes. Oh wait, no, that is correct. Yes. Beautiful name. Wow, I wish I had a cool name like that. Yeah, see. Yeah, see, it still kind of does that though, doesn't it? So, yeah. Yeah. Yuck. Anyway, back to the questionnaire. What do you like? What do you look like? I am that. Again, that is very loaded questioning. Because, you know, it's not asking, how do you identify? It's asking, what do you look like? And that, you know what, I'll give that another point, I think. Because that is another instance of it being kind of gross about, you know, gender and orientation and stuff like that. First things first, these are questions about real people in your IRL life. So, do your best to answer truthfully, as it will hurt my feelings if you lie to me. And I've had enough of that, but you already know about that, don't you? So, name real people, be honest, and give thoughtful responses. First question, what is the name of the coolest girl you know? That is a very... oh, I have to actually use the controller to type it. That's... okay. That is a... no. Oh, no. That is a very obvious answer, I think. Bam. Yes. What about a friend who was smarter than you, but wouldn't ever draw attention to that fact? Yes. No. Yes. This is very not good to control for some reason. Name a friend who was the polar opposite of you. I wouldn't say... why would you have a friend that is the polar opposite of you? I think they probably mean in terms of personality. So we will have to go... that. Because Sean is very, not super aggressive or abrasive or anything. Whereas I am known to be. So, that'll do. What about the nerdiest guy you know, who would go on and on? Yeah. We're gonna go with Lila. Not a guy, they're non-binary, but... that is also a weirdly loaded question. Name a friend who is always there to talk to you when you're feeling down about yourself. The kind who understands existential quandaries. The kind who knows what it's like to face crippling student debt, knows what it's like to not be anywhere near as attractive as you'd like to be, and can always make you feel better when you realize you're a complete waste of life in the middle of the night. I think this is the person I said in the stream too. I think a lot of these answers are going to be similar to the ones present in the stream archive, so you could watch those, but watch these instead. Name a piece of technology close to your heart. I mean, let's do this. Because I love my Vita. It is my Project Eva machine. Yes. I feel like I know so much about you. I can tell we're going to get along famously. Now, pretend I didn't ask you any of this. Play along now. Yeah, so like... that's a weird thing, right? I don't know. I have not played this game to the point where it actually acknowledges any of that. But I am interested in seeing how it does that. And hey, this is one of the very few games that we play on the channel that actually has like voice acting. Well, that's nice. I'm not gonna have to do a whole slew of subpar voice acting for this game. That being said, A lot of the characters in this game are not super good, and I don't like them. So it is very unfortunate when I have to hear them speak sometimes, but that's not fair for me to say while we are trying to be open-hearted and open-minded.
On April 4th, 1999, I arrived home from school. I just graduated. It took a few semesters longer than I originally planned, but I was proud to be done. I had no idea what adult life held for me, but I was optimistic.
Alright, I just realized I'm going to have to fix the audio levels here because I have them recording a little bit quieter than my mic because I was streaming, so I need this better for editing. Okay, that should be fixed. Hopefully I remember to go back and fix that in editing so you don't suddenly have your ears blasted open by this game. Also, okay, so to balance out the bad game points, I do immediately have to give the game some good game points. Because hey, the aesthetic of this game is very good. I like it a lot. It is visually very pleasing. So, good game point for that. Also, the music. Also very good. I will give it good game points for that. I believe a lot of the music here is done by Andrew Allinson. I kind of did a little bit of research before going into this, and I noticed that Toby Fox did a track for this game. And I think the composer for Trials of Mana did some music here as well, which is all very cool. The track Toby did is very good, and I will be sure to point it out when we hear it. But those are not really unique instances of good game, so those don't individually get points, unfortunately. So 2 points. 2 good points. Hello. Going to the movies with my son. Really got a good feeling about this one. Alright. Dad's really excited for this movie. It's just nice spending time together. Okay. That is valuable dialogue. Oh, there's that shitlord over there. Is that car supposed to be idle here? Hello? My husband parked here before going on a business trip. I'd moved the car, but he took the keys with him. Can we move it? No, we can't. That's unfortunate. So I think I'm gonna wander around the town a little bit. Because we can easily get some, like, money and items in, like, garbage. Hello. You look very cranky. Shouldn't you be in school, young man? No, I just graduated. Did you not hear my expository dialogue earlier? What's this? The home of Mr. and Mrs. K. No solicitation. Agreeable. Hello. Hey, ain't you that Eggleston kid that lives up on top of the hill? Tell your sister I said hey. No, I will not do that. I don't think we ever... I have never seen this character's sister. I don't know if we ever actually meet her. Can I pick up the ball? No, I can just kick it really far. Alright, so, I just remembered there is actually a way to get some really good, easy money right away. This tree is here. Yes, I would like to take money. $5. Okay. I will just clean this tree all the way out. Actually, why is it all $5? Is it supposed to be? Whatever. Let's kill it. Hell yeah. And let's take the burgers. Mystical burger tree. I'll kill this tree too. I wish I had a burger tree. I think I would prefer a burger tree to a money tree. Burgers are good. What an uncontroversial statement. If you find that statement controversial, I don't want you subscribed to me. Burgers are objectively good. Even if you're vegan, like a Beyond Burger is like, still, very good. I will put that in my gob any day. Oh, can I grab? Yes. I don't think I ever saw this chest before. A camo jacket? Now we can look like a redneck. Oh, I think my buttons are all jacked up. Circle seems to be doing... I'm gonna have to fix that. Hold on. Actually, can I do it from here? Oh, no. That didn't... Yeah, it's doing weird stuff. Hold on. Alright, so I suddenly have some more things to say about this game. So, this game natively supports DualShock 4, which is cool. However, because it natively supports DualShock 4, Steam controller support kind of goes along with it. And a lot of your inputs will double up and do weird stuff. So you kind of just have to turn Steam controller support off. That is a problem though, because the game just doesn't have the square button mapped, so you have to go into the launcher and do it yourself. Which would be fine if the square button was not integral to a lot of the game's mechanics, because button inputs are very vital to a lot of the little combat mini games there are during battle. So, I'm gonna put a point in both categories because native controller support is cool, but you fucked it up. You didn't do a good job of it, so you get a bad point. Unfortunately, that was very frustrating. That was like half an hour of me trying to figure out what the problem was, only to then discover what the problem was and then being very, very frustrated by it. God, that was awful. Just awful. But now, hey, I have discovered for the first time in my entire time playing this game, there is a run button, and that is very good. Because every time I have played this game, the square button has not worked. Which is very, very annoying. But hey, we got it now. Maybe we can actually play this game and, be a lot less frustrated with it all the time. That'd be nice. It's very weird that that is the one button that is not mapped at all in the, launcher config. Very strange. I don't understand why that is. So I'm just gonna sort of run around, I think, and look for treasure and money. Because there's a character that we can talk to that needs money. So, I don't know if we're gonna find anything of actual... Oh, hello. I don't think I ever found this one. Wow. Good money. I wish it was that easy. So, just run around town and find money in garbage and a treasure chest. That'd be amazing. Okay, I think we have, cleared the place out, so to speak. Oh wait, no, we haven't. I don't think we can go up there yet, though. Or is there something here? There's something here. Okay. Yeah, that's nothing right now. Or is it? Can we get there right now? Can I? No. I can't. It doesn't look like there's anything up there anyway, so... It's not a big deal. Okay, let's go talk to this guy. Hey man, you got a second? So, guessing by your physical appearance, I think it's safe to say you're a fan of video games, right? Yeah, I am. For 5 years, I've written about video games and game culture, including the art, music, film, and fashion inspired by video games and the people who play them. Mostly I write about t-shirts and jeans, but that's okay. Anyway, a point of frustration I've encountered in my trials as a writer has always been the medium that I use to publish, the print. That this used to rock, but now, thanks to that damn internet, it's starting to get too expensive to justify on my own. Information is so easy to track down and share. Everyone can be a publisher on the internet. Everyone can have a voice, which is great, but online content is hardly permanent. It's ultimately just ones and zeros, here one day and gone the next. 99 is just a different beast from 98. The internet is ruining print and everyone can beat me to anything before I can get it out. This is why I want to create something truly special. Something that isn't about being ahead of the times, but capturing them. Something that will be a historical document in the years to come that truly proves how great the 90s were for gaming. And what's a better way to do that than a physical medium? So I'm asking you, gamer to gamer, would you please, please, please donate some money to me? With your hard-earned dollars and cents, you can help kickstart 90s Guys, that's the name of my zine, and get it into stores in the hands of geeks like yourself. So what do you say, man? Sure. Yeah, this is a whole thing about Kickstarter. It's very hard for me to come in and out of voice. It's a whole thing about Kickstarter, and it's like I guess a gag. And he talks about, you know, owning a part of his soul for every dollar that you have, and it's a whole thing. Making some kind of commentary there. Look, the small sticker that comes with a part of Matt Hawkins' soul that you own until the end of time. Like, that's a goof, I guess. That is a goof. That's sure what that is. I don't have much of an opinion about that. I will say the culture created by people who donate to Kickstarters and such, that makes that gag justified, because people who donate to Kickstarters, or contribute to Kickstarters rather, you know, think they own a piece of, you know, the creator's soul, which, I mean, you're sort of doing Kickstarter, ideally, in lieu of a publisher, so you are sort of, to an extent, you at least owe the contributors a product. So, you know, that is a thing, I will say. But you don't own a creator for contributing to a Kickstarter. That's about that was a very nothing statement that I just made. But I mean, there's nuance to it.